Hey guys, welcome to another week here at the Nogi course, and today we're gonna go through the shoulder clamp sweep. This is something I've been watching Marcelo Garcia for years, and he's always been my go-to to watch doing this technique. And we're just gonna go through two variations of it today and some basic concepts around it, right? So Lasse here in front of me, and let's take it from the basic of the basic, the close guard, right? And so for this scenario, I'm trying to break his posture. I'm trying to bring him close to me. Let's say if his arms was in the way, like his framing and keeping the distance, I would want to take them away from my belly or my chest, right? This way, I'm trying now to look for a head and an arm. You probably will find one side that you prefer more. I always go to this side, and I also like to attack this arm on different submissions as well. So it makes more sense for me to go to this side. So right now, I'm just trying to hug around his head and his shoulder here, right? And you're gonna see straight away that I'm just going for this gable grip here, where I'm going palm to palm. I preferably always put this left arm underneath here, basically because I'm gonna be pushing with my elbow here on this side. It makes more sense than grabbing like this, because then this hand can kind of slip off, whereas this one keeps it quite tight to me. So what I'm gonna do here, as soon as I've gotten this head and arm control, I'm gonna be now hip escaping my hips a little bit out to the left. So when I do that, I'm creating a little bit of space between my hips and his. Let's turn, let's say 90 degrees this way. Oop, stop, a little bit back. Boom, there. Okay, so once I've hip escaped my hips a little bit out to the side, watch how I'm using the inside of my thigh to get this angle. Boom. So now I'm gonna throw my heel back to my butt and hook the inside of his thigh here, okay? On the other side, 180 degrees. There we go. On the other side, I'm gonna be hooking around his thigh here, okay? Now, still holding on to his shoulder, but I'm now gonna throw my elbow over his head here, okay? So that means coming from the back of his neck to in front of the neck. Okay, this gives me the upward pressure where I'm gonna keep pushing in towards his neck here, okay? At the same time, I'm still keeping this shoulder clamped to me. And so what I'm gonna do now is gonna scissor my legs, and I'm gonna kick up with the one on the thigh and make sure that this leg is kind of blocking this knee from basing out to the floor here. So coming from here, I'm now bringing him over, and now coming up to the top position. Back. So, boom. I can start from here, or you can still hold on and set up your legs first and then throw the arm over, right? So here, I'm now holding the shoulder tight to me. Make sure you're not too far over on, let's say, over his legs. You want to bring him away from his legs. This way, it's much, much easier to sweep him, right? So now I'm scissoring here, boom. Coming to the top position, preferably the mount. Might happen that he catches your leg and up in the half guard, but that's still a good position to be in, right? So a different kind of scenario that can happen, especially perhaps with stronger guys, where you started going here and now they're pulling a little bit up or posturing up. So now what I'm gonna try to do is still use this leg, but not chopping on the side. I'm gonna be kicking. So I'm gonna bring my foot in the front of his knee and kick his knee backwards. Still going for the same sweep. I can now come to the top position. You okay? So this is typically when I'm not laying back anymore. So if I'm still, stay here. If I'm still here, it's a little bit harder for me to bring this foot in the front of his knee here. But whereas if he brings me up, so I end up sitting, now it's much easier for me to keep this leg away. Still clamping this down, I go and kick him over. Nice. Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Was.